Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode on Bar Outdoors. I'm Austin. Today I just wanted to make a video going over my EDC and maybe why I carry certain things every day. And just to preface the video, I'm not a really necessarily a tactical person. Um, I kind of carry the basics, I guess, while still being trying to be as prepared as I can be for certain situations, whether it be, I've got to defend myself and my family, whether it be medical, stuff like that. I don't wear super tactical attire. I wear jeans, boots, and a t-shirt most days. Um, Maybe khakis and dress shoes going to church or something like that. But other than that, it's normally jeans and boots. So let's get into it. Um, Firstly, and this is in no particular order of like importance or anything like that, but first is my concealed carry firearm, which is a Glock 19. And just so everyone knows, it's cleared out. There's no bullets in it. But it's a Glock 19 Gen 5 MOS in a FAFO concealment holster. If you've never heard of FAFO concealment, it's owned by a gentleman by the name of Brian. I've had this holster made by him, and then my concealed carry that I used to have, which was a M&P Shield 9. He made the holster for that one too. I love his holsters. I trust him, and he's a really cool guy. Prior Marine Corps vet, or prior Marine Corps, he's a veteran now. But it kind of gives me everything that I want. It's got the retention. It's got the sidecar for an extra magazine, and you can hardly even tell that I'm carrying, if at all. Um, Plus, it's super comfortable in my opinion. I kind of have a short and stocky build, so maybe if somebody's tall and lanky, they may not find it as comfortable, or if somebody's shorter and stockier than me, maybe it wouldn't work for them, but it works for me. But if you want to go on his website and look, I'll leave a link down in the description below. So going on with that, the next one is the Smith & Wesson M&P 11 Bravo. I believe that's the name of it. This one I've been carrying for about a month and a half now. I'd gotten it. I used to carry honestly, I don't remember the brand name, but I'll figure it out and I will put a little note on one of the corners of what it was. But the clip ended up getting bent out too far, and so it would just slip out of my pocket whenever I was sitting down or anything like that. So I decided to get another one, and so I opted for one with the seatbelt cutter and a glass break for like shattering a window if you get stuck inside or something like that. And it's the Tanto style. I love it. I've had to use it quite minimally. It's not like I'm defending my life with this or anything like that, but I mean, cutting open boxes, um, you know, cutting rope, stuff like that, it works perfectly fine for. I haven't tested the seatbelt cutter or the glass break because, well, I don't want to cut my seatbelts or break my glass. But yeah, I absolutely love it. I hardly ever notice that it's there. I mean, so far, it's great. Like, I don't really have a con to it, I guess, at this point. I haven't really been carrying it long enough to be able to find that out, I don't think. Or maybe it just takes a little bit longer. But as far as durability goes, I'll give it a little bit of time, and then maybe I'll make a video, going over the durability of this to see how well it's handled up after a year or whatever it may be. But yeah, like I said before, this is the Smith & Wesson M&P 11 Bravo Tanto knife, and I'll leave the link to this down in the description box below. And then next is also a Smith & Wesson. It's the Smith & Wesson Delta Force CS. This is the one that runs on 1 AAA battery, and it's 125 lumens. And with this one, it's just a flashlight. It's really bright in the dark, does the job I need it to. And going over, going back to my pistol, while I do carry a TLR7 on my concealed carry gun, if I can turn it on, there we go. I do carry a weapon mounted light. However, in my opinion, you should also have, and many other content creators have also stated this fact, but it's always good to have a separate um, a separate light, just a standalone light. That way, if you drop your keys or something like that, you're not pulling out your gun trying to look for it with your gun. You can just pull your flashlight out and go to town. Going on is my wallet. Honestly, this is just a wallet I've had for 4 years now. I think it's a Dickies, just kind of a regular old bifold wallet. Nothing really fancy about it. It's comfortable. I hardly ever notice it's there, and it held up after 4 years, so I'm not really worried about replacing it. Next is my keys. I have this little Guardsman multi-tool little thing. It's got a bottle opener. It's got a little pry bar looking thing. It's got this little thing, if you can see it, that you can like unscrew different like size bolts and stuff like that. And then anybody that knows me knows that I hardly ever go anywhere without coffee. So I always have a coffee cup of some sort. This is one that I'd gotten when I was new to my church. They gave it to me. And the Pursuit Church, if you go, great. If you don't, highly recommend it. But it's either this one or another Ozark Trails one that I got for like $7 from Walmart. I'm not a super fancy guy. I kind of keep it minimalist, and I don't pay full price for anything. So if I can be thrifty, I'm going to. And one thing I almost forgot, because like most of everything else, I like to be comfortable, so I hardly ever notice that this is here. But this is the Garmin Tactics Bravo. I know it's a pretty old one. They've since discontinued it. This one, personally, this was one that I got used. I got it from a yard sale of that somebody was having where I live. It is. I know they have the Tactics. I want to say Tactics Delta, and I think there's one more that's like more recent that they've made of the Tactics series, maybe even more than that. I don't really, as far as watches go, I'm not really super picky. I just want them to be durable. I used to run the Apple Watch Series 5, and it just seemed like I didn't run a case or anything like that on it, and it just seemed like every time I was turning around, I was hitting it on something, whether it be going around a corner and like I'm banging on the corner of the wall or something like that. So I kind of wanted something more durable. So I was looking for just some kind of Garmin that wasn't like super expensive. I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on a watch. I'd rather save the money and then spend it on guns or ammo or something like that. But I want to say it was the Garmin Forerunner like 245 that I was looking at getting, but I ran across this one at a yard sale for $50, so it worked completely fine from what I could see. It's got everything that I need as far as like widgets and everything like that. It's got my direction, like a compass, the altimeter, I think is how you pronounce that word, barometer. It's got the weather on it and everything like that. And then I can also do, set a stopwatch timer. I can save my location for somebody that's looking for me or something like that. I also can track workouts and stuff like that. It's got, let's see, it's got a ski and snowboard, climbing, hiking. Um, it's got a tactical one for if I want to go out to the range and something like that and track that. I can see how much I moved, how many calories I burned, stuff like that. It's got a jump master for if I'm parachuting or something like that. It's got a trail run, a regular just outdoor run, an indoor run, like if you're running on a treadmill. It's got one for biking, indoor biking if you're stationary, swimming. If you're swimming open water or pool, it's got one for each of those. Um, it's got one for rowing, indoor rowing, triathlon, and then it's also got one for golf if that's something you're into. I don't. I suck at golf, so I don't do it. Oh, and actually, sorry for the crotch shot, but my EDC belt is a Blue Force Gear, just a, slim EDC belt. I think that's what it's called. This is one that they did in conjunction with Warrior Poet Society. I really, really, really love Warrior Poet Society stuff. I, stand behind what he stands for and just the things that he does. Um, and I'll probably end up talking about them sometime in the future too. So if I do, I just really, really, really stand behind what he stands for, as far as John Lovell. And then next, I'm not going to go into the contents of it, but my EDC bag. Here, let me put it on this side actually. I'm not I'll make another video going through everything that I have in this bag. Most of this is stuff that, I carry this bag on me every single day, hence the name, the EDC. But I carry most of the stuff in this that I don't necessarily need right at the moment. And even if I do, it's pretty easy for me to get to, just whatever the case may be. But yeah, be looking for that video in on the channel. I'll probably be making it the same day as today, but I may wait to post it. Um, but I will upload that. And just a heads up for anybody that does regularly watch my videos when I post, um, I will be basically out of commission for the next about 4 to 4.5 months. I'm gonna try to pre-make videos and upload them, once a week, once every 2 weeks, or as often as I possibly can. I've got a little one on the way, so I will be somewhere else, not able to make as much content. And if I do, it's not really gonna be. It's probably gonna be me talking a lot of, about a lot of stuff. Not necessarily. I know I haven't been able to get out to the range because it's extremely cold outside. Real feel is like -18 right now, and so I don't feel like going outside. And I just run a lot of dry fire drills as far as training with my guns and stuff like that in the house. I do a lot of room clearing and stuff like that just to kind of get proficient and stay proficient with that. It's stuff that I don't necessarily have to use every day at work, but there is sometimes that I have to use it. Um, but yeah, just as much as I possibly can, I will be making content and uploading it every so often. That way I can keep my channel kind of growing and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, if you like kind of EDC stuff and everything like that, or you have ideas of ways that I can improve my EDC, of stuff that I may, not have that you think I should have or anything like that. As far as being on my person, I'll also say this about my bag whenever I do that video. Um, Kind of let me know down in the comment section below. And, if you like this kind of content, um, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and, give me ideas of maybe future videos that I can do. But yeah, until next time, I love you, God loves you, and y'all have a great rest of y'all's day.